Hello everyone, I am Tom Hanks and I'd like to talk about a couple of topics today. So first of all, in automation I'm going to be continuing the Athena kind of campaign next week, and I was asked to change the front fascia a little bit. The main grille design was not the most popular, so that is gonna change, there's also gonna be a couple of new models, of course, and you'll see what happens next week in that regard. The other thing I wanted to mention is that from next week onwards, I'm going to be playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2015 again instead of Drift Streets Japan, because I just think that it's a fun game, but you can't really do that much. And like it's fun for a while, but after that you just get you're always doing the same thing. And I'm going to be waiting for some more content to come out for Drift Streets Japan. Maybe occasionally do a video once a big update comes out for it or something like that. But there have been two new DLCs to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015 since I stopped my series, and one was like a week ago or so. And the question I'd like to ask you guys is, should I start a new profile or should I continue with the old one where I already have everything basically, except for the new cars? Just leave a comment and tell me what you think. And then as far as real life goes, it's not particularly bad news, because okay, I'll just come straight out with it. Since I am working for I'm working at a factory, but I wasn't directly employed there. From that factory, I was just an agency worker, and they don't need my help at that factory anymore. That's what they told me like yesterday on Friday. But instead I'll be working at a different factory that does aluminium casting products, and gonna be starting that on Tuesday. So there's no delay between the two, and that's great, because that doesn't affect my wages, my payouts, and my plans with the loan that I'm probably gonna take next month, or definitely gonna take. And you guys have also been saying, or trying to warn me about buying a Jaguar. But let me tell you one thing: if I'm about, or if I'm considering buying a car, then I inform myself as much as I can about that car. And it is, Jaguar used to be part of Ford, but in 2008 they got bought by an Indian car company called Tata Motors, and since then they are building their cars on their own again, Jaguar, and that has caused a significant improvement of build quality on Jaguars. And I'm not just saying that just like that because I'm a believer or something, but I have evidence to back it up as well. There is a German car magazine called Auto, Motor und Sport, so it's cars, motors, and sport, and they do 100,000 kilometer endurance tests with new cars, and then they write down and note every little flaw they can find. Okay, so like with a Mercedes CLS or so, dampers, shocks, this, that, and yada yada yada, the whole thing. And the point I'm getting at is, for the old XJ8, which is the predecessor to the XF that I want to buy. So for the XJ8, the list of flaws over 100,000 kilometers didn't seem to be ending. Not a very good sign if you want to buy that as a used car. However, for the XF, they also did that 100,000 kilometer test. It was a diesel, admittedly, and I'm gonna buy a V8. But all they had to replace over 100,000 kilometers was the brakes every 30,000 kilometers, and that's normal for a car like that. It had literally nothing else, no other flaw over the course of those 100,000 kilometers. And I trust them because they even they're German. They should be biased towards German cars then, right? But even with BMWs and Mercedes, they are consistent, man. They note everything down, every little flaw. Like this button on the center console doesn't work. Have to go to the workshop and pay like I don't know how many euros to fix it. They do all of that. And with the XF, that just had nothing apart from brakes, so it got like top marks. Therefore, I'm not too concerned about that car's reliability. And I just love Jags. You gotta just love the Jaguars for not only their design, also they're so super comfortable, and they can still be sporty. You can still have a lot of fun with them if you turn the traction control off, which I'm not gonna recommend for like everyday traffic, but occasionally, when the roads are empty or you got an empty space to play on, go ahead. And yeah, other than that, I think there's nothing else important to say today. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your continued support, and I'm hoping you have a great day. So see you next time.